Thanks for watching Crokinole Center as we're at the second semifinal of the 2020 Golden Horseshoe Crokinole Tournament in Hamilton, Ontario. We just saw Andrew Hudson take down Justin Slater in this first semifinal, and now the second spot in the finals is up for grabs as Jason Beierling takes on Roy Campbell. Jason Beierling with the early edge, having the hammer, and no 20s on the board at the moment. Roy Campbell missing on the touch 20 there, so chance for Beierling to put 2 discs on the board, although Campbell another ricochet 20 attempt here. Ooh, misses on the takeout and the 20. Although Jason returns with an error, but still advantage towards him. Campbell will peel here. Beierling still with a chance to put 2 discs on the board, and they're, well, obviously on opposite sides of the board, so really no double attempt for Roy Campbell. Just trying to carve a disc towards the middle, but Jason's really left him no angle to try to bring his own disc back towards the middle. Final shots of the round. Campbell losing the shooter there. Open board. Jason Beierling wins the first 2 points. It's a pretty nonchalant round for him there. Campbell wasn't able to put Beierling under too much pressure, and ended up being a pretty comfortable first 2 points of this semifinal for Jason. He starts off round number 2 with an open 20. And Campbell misses long, so 0 for 2 start for Roy Campbell on the open 20 so far. Jason missed on a takeout from this spot in the first round, but he executes that one much better. Nice little drag off the post too. Forces Campbell into a peel, and open board for Beierling. Oh, and that open 20 attempt just trampoline out of the hole, and it just stays on, touching the line there. If it just went a little bit further, Campbell would add, this would be off the board, and Campbell would have an open 20 attempt. As it stands, Campbell will get another rebound chance here. Getting a little bit closer to the 20 hole. Third attempt in a row for a rebound. Oh, closer and closer Campbell gets. Oh, nice roll for Jason Beierling. I think he was just trying to roll away from the 20 hole right into a post. Rebounds back into the hole, and even with Jason missing on his last takeout attempt there, that 20 clinched it. So 4-0 start for Jason Beierling. We see this 20 shot again. I think he was just trying to roll away from the 20 hole and just gets a perfect bounce off the peg there to score that 20. So Jason Beierling 1 point away from winning the first game. Campbell finding a range on the open 20s there. Immediately giving up a hanger 20 chance. Jason Beierling getting the edge here in the third round. Makes that open 20 as well. Campbell offline on that shot. Jason now looking at the touch 20 here. So he's deciding against it. A little bit of a safer play and a nice roll to the outside there. Campbell going really aggressive here for this shot. You just see the angle from the overhead there, just almost nothing you can see on that red disc that he's trying to hit. Got it at that time. He has to hit the peg first to get the touch on the disc, but all he left was another 20 attempt for Jason Beierling. As Jason just cruising, scoring 20 after 20. A pretty simple 6-0 victory to take game 1 of the semifinal. I would say Roy Campbell is struggling with some shots in that first game, and Jason Beierling really struggling with nothing there. It's a very nice start. Very nice 6-0 win as they switch sides, take a couple of practice shots, and it looks like they're ready to go with game number 2. A good start for Beierling. A good start for Campbell this time. Ooh, Jason Beierling hits that one too hard. loses the disc to the outside, and Campbell takes advantage, converting on that open 20. Ooh, and Campbell leaves it short, so opportunity for Jason Beierling. Makes it. So some pressure on Campbell now to reply with an open 20, and he left another one short. Beierling jumps all over it. Last 2 shots of the round, see if Beierling can hang on to this lead. Hit this one long. Campbell going for the fall through 20. Offline. Jason makes the takeout to get at least a tie, but Campbell's got a chance here for a takeout 20 to tie the round. No. You can see he almost hit it perfectly there, but just a little bit too much weight. His disc does not stay in the hole. It lips out, and Jason Beierling gets the first 2 points there, was trailing in that round, but 2 hanger 20s left by Roy Campbell there. Jason Beierling knocked them both down and took the lead away and took the 2 points. And again, it's not that Campbell's really missing on the open 20s, it's that he's missing in basically the worst possible spot, which is directly in front of the opponent. If he was missing them long, he'd be, well, he certainly wouldn't be getting pulverized on hanger 20 conversions by Jason Beierling. Although Jason's left now an opportunity back for Campbell. Campbell converts. Jason still has the hammer advantage in this round, and he maintains that advantage, scoring that open 20. And Campbell, as you see, he was applying a little bit more speed on that one, trying to not leave it short, but it just bounces back out of the hole, and again, another hanger 20. Campbell misses long. Jason misses on the takeout, but with the advantage, already up 2 20s. This round's basically over as long as Beierling can just manage a couple solid takeouts in his last 2 shots. And that'll clinch the round. Perhaps another 20 that Jason will try to score here. And dare I say, this could be a quick semifinal here. Saw Hutchison and Slater go the distance in theirs, but Beierling is threatening to win this one and win the semifinal in the fastest way possible. Leading 4-0, just needs 1 more point, and he'll be in the finals in Hamilton, although he's missed the first shot of the 3rd round. So early edge to Campbell. Rebound attempt from Beierling had some possibilities with that much speed, but loses the disc off the board. Campbell taking some time here before this open 20, which he makes. So we're just seeing Campbell take a little bit more time on his shots here. He's left that one short, but I think it's too far back for Beierling, although he'll probably go for it anyway. Yeah, he's going for a bit of a touch 20 there. If you put too much speed on that, you don't get the disc to drop back for a 20 shot. And I'm not quite sure it was really there under any circumstance. But could be a chance for a slice 20 here. And Beierling makes it with the takeout. So now some pressure on Campbell to respond with the open 20. Oh no, he's left it short. So Jason Beierling being up at 20 here, if he can score a double, he'll basically, he'll set himself up well probably to get the 1 point he needs in this round. Rolls that disc over. Campbell's going to have to make sure he does not leave a double on this shot. Going to have to move his red disc. Oh, he almost scored the 20, and that's a pretty good spot. See from the overhead here, I don't see a double attempt here for Beierling. I think they have to go for a fall through 20. Now loses the shooter. Campbell's got to make sure he puts this one somewhere in the 15 circle, and he does. So Campbell at least staves off elimination for now, scoring those 2 points. Taking a little bit of time here, starting off round number 4. Scores to 20. Oh, misses long. Jason looking at that touch 20, thinking better of it. A nice takeout there. I think the disc was just a little bit in a bit of a tougher spot than what he saw on his shot in the last round. So Campbell going for a rebound here. Gets it closer to the 20 hole, and Jason Beierling might think about going for a 20 here. So he's thought about it. There's 2 occasions now where he's thought about going for a 20 and has decided against it, so I'm sure he's thinking if he can score a 20, he'll be sitting pretty in this round. He sort of gets away with a mistake there. The very fortuitous leave to have his own disc on his own side of the board. Although there might be an angle here for Campbell to score a ricochet 20. Well, he gets it. Now some pressure on Beierling to respond with an open 20. He does. Last 2 shots of this round, if Jason Beierling can just shoot cleanly here, if he can score his last 2 20s, he'll win the 1 point he needs to win the semifinal. Campbell gets the open 20. He needed that one. When Jason Beierling misses long, Campbell going for a takeout and roll. Oh, that's real good. Jason Beierling needs a takeout and a 20 to tie the round. Does not get it. And Roy Campbell with a great ricochet 20 there late in the round. Then scoring the open 20 under pressure, and then that great final takeout and roll. And really looked like Jason Beierling was going to get, well, the 2 points, or at least, the 1 point he needed to win the semifinal. But now we're tied 4-4. We'll play a 5th round tiebreaker. Jason wins it, he'll win the match. If Roy Campbell wins it, we'll go to a 3rd and deciding game. So from the brink, Campbell now threatening to equalize the match. And Jason Beierling, perhaps knowing that he had an opportunity in that last round. Oh, and Roy Campbell. That was an incredibly aggressive shot there to go for that touch 20, lose it off the board, gives Jason Beierling an open 20, which he converts on. And wow, what a turn of events there. Really thought Jason was sort of struggling. Makes the takeout 20 there as well. Oh, Campbell hits a peg on his way into the 15 circle. Jason may even think about going for a 20 here. Leaves it short, so perhaps a chance yet for Campbell to come back here. He can score a takeout 20. No, it bounces out of the hole. Nice roll from Jason Beierling to the outside. Oh, but Campbell responds with a bit of magic. 3 shots left in this round, and Jason Beierling missing there, so is there a chance that Campbell can come back in this round? Oh, touch 20 doesn't go. Beierling's now got 2 discs on the board. Just to complete a thought from earlier, I really thought Jason Beierling was kind of struggling that he missed that open 20. Perhaps it was weighing on his mind that he had a chance to win the round in the 4th game and didn't get it. But then with that mistake from Roy Campbell, just super aggressive shot to open the round, and Jason Beierling got a second opportunity with the open 20, which he made. And now Roy Campbell needs a double takeout 20 to stay alive here.
I would need either to go into that one, follow through, take that one out, and come back, which is not likely to happen.
The players are openly discussing the possibility of this shot. I would say Campbell has very little possibility here. Yeah, it really wasn't lined up at all for a double takeout. Jason's suggesting perhaps a follow through that would have maybe made the double, and would have been a real tough fall through to make the 20 as well. But anyway, Jason Beierling got a little bit nerve-wracking at the end for him, but he does win the semifinal by a score of 6-0, 6-4, and will play Andrew Hutchison in the finals in Hamilton.